Barış Baktas and Yağmur Yüksel, with countless rumors, secret meetings, and dramatic twists keeping fans on edge.
Now, sources close to the actor claim that despite all the ups and downs, betrayals, and complications, Barış Baktas's heart has always belonged to one person, Yağmur Yüksel. Even as he remained married to Gülüm Baktas, insiders suggest that his emotions were never truly invested in the marriage. While Barış maintained the public image of a devoted husband, those who knew him best claimed that there was always something missing. His interactions with Gülüm were described as cordial but distant, as if he was simply fulfilling an obligation rather than living out a love story. Meanwhile, every glance, every touch, and every stolen moment with Yağmur painted a completely different picture, one of passion, longing, and undeniable chemistry.
Yağmur and Barış's relationship has been an open secret in the industry for quite some time.
The two were said to have spent increasing amounts of time together, sharing late-night conversations, attending the same events, and even sneaking away for romantic getaways. Those close to the pair described their bond as magnetic and undeniable pull that neither of them could resist, even as scandal loomed over them. Barış was never the same when Yağmur wasn't around, a source claims.
She made him laugh in a way that no one else could.
With her, he was alive. There was no pretending, no obligation, just love. The intensity of their relationship reportedly reached its peak when Barış began discussing divorce from Gülüm. Yağmur had long been waiting for him to take the final step and make their love official, but the situation became more complicated than she had anticipated. The divorce proceedings were met with resistance, and rumors swirled that Gülüm was not willing to let go so easily.
Still, Barış remained unwavering in his feelings for Yağmur.
Even when his marriage presented obstacles, even when the public judged their connection, and even when scandals erupted, those who knew him best say he never wavered in his love for her. The way he looked at her, the way he spoke about her behind closed doors, it was always clear that Yağmur was the only woman who truly had his heart.
Now, as tensions continue to rise and the future remains uncertain, the question remains, will Barış finally be able to live his truth and be with the woman he has loved all along? Or will the obstacles that have stood in their way prove to be too much, forcing them apart once and for all? Yağmur Yüksel and Barış Baktas.
Despite Barış's marriage to Gülüm Baktas, those who closely observed the situation suspected there was more than just friendship between him and Yağmur. Now, in a stunning turn of events, Yağmur has finally spoken out, confessing that she is, and always has been, deeply in love with Barış. According to close sources, Yağmur had been struggling with her emotions for a long time, torn between her love for Barış and the complicated reality of his marriage. At first, she tried to suppress her feelings, convincing herself that Barış would never leave his wife. But as their bond deepened, it became impossible for her to deny what was in her heart. She tried to fight it, an insider revealed.
She told herself it was just admiration, just a phase.
But every time she saw him, every time he looked at her the way he did, she knew it was love. What makes this confession even more shocking is that Barış had reportedly assured Yağmur multiple times that he was planning to divorce Gülüm.
However, despite his promises, the divorce never happened.
Whether it was hesitation, guilt, or something else entirely, Barış remained legally bound to his wife, leaving Yağmur trapped in a painful limbo. Now, after months of secrecy and silent suffering, Yağmur has decided to stop hiding. She has openly admitted to those closest to her that Barış is the love of her life.
But her confession has also raised serious questions. Did Barış ever truly intend to leave his wife? Or was Yağmur just another chapter in a love story filled with broken promises? Gülüm Baktas, who has been trying to hold her marriage together, is said to be devastated by Yağmur's revelation.
Sources claim that she has long suspected Barış's heart was elsewhere, but hearing Yağmur admit her love has pushed her to the breaking point. With tensions rising and emotions running high, the situation is more complicated than ever.
Will Barış finally take a stand and fight for his love with Yağmur? Or will he once again retreat into the safety of his marriage, leaving Yağmur heartbroken and betrayed?
One thing is certain, this love story is far from over, and the next move will change everything. The ongoing love triangle between Barış Baktas, Yağmur Yüksel, and Gülüm Baktas continues to be a major topic of discussion.
While Barış has repeatedly assured Yağmur that he plans to divorce Gülüm, the situation remains unresolved, leaving fans and insiders wondering when will the long-awaited divorce actually happen.
Despite Barış's declarations of love for Yağmur,
legal proceedings between him and Gülüm seem to be moving at a snail's pace. At one point, it was rumored that he had already filed for divorce, but conflicting reports suggest that no official paperwork has been submitted. This uncertainty has fueled speculation about whether Barış is hesitating or if there are deeper reasons preventing him from ending his marriage. Gülüm is not ready to let go. Allegedly, she still believes she can save their relationship, despite knowing about Barış's closeness with Yağmur. She refuses to sign the papers, an insider revealed. She still thinks Barış will come back to her, and she's using every excuse to delay the process. Yağmur is growing increasingly impatient. While she has stood by Barış's side, believing in his promises, she has reportedly started to feel frustrated by the lack of action. She's waiting, but she's also questioning if she's being strung along, a source explained. At some point, she needs more than just words, she needs proof that Barış is serious about their future together. Some speculate that Barış himself is struggling with the decision. Although he publicly claims to want a divorce, those close to him say he is torn between his obligations and his true feelings. There are whispers that family pressure or financial concerns could be playing a role in his reluctance to finalize the separation. For now, the question remains, will Barış finally take the necessary steps to divorce Gülüm, or will this love story continue to be trapped in uncertainty? With emotions running high and Yağmur's patience wearing thin, the next move could determine the future of all three lives involved. If there are any celebrities you would like to know about and follow current developments, please indicate in the comments. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you in the next videos. Goodbye.
We need your support to grow our channel and to bring you news faster. 90% of viewers leave without subscribing. Please support the Turkish Magazine family by subscribing and liking the video.